Hello there, and welcome to this J&M measuring tutorial video. As a result of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, we have decided to create this tutorial video in order to aid customers who can't currently visit us in Newcastle upon Tyne. Before we get started, there are a few things you will need to do. Please feel free to pause the video at this point if you need to before continuing. By the end of this video, you should have the following measurements: your full height, a chest measurement and fullest waist for a gentleman, or fullest bust, waist and hip for a lady, your nape to waist, your full back and full front measurements, both taken to 2 inches above the floor, a shoulder, sleeve, half back and collar measurement. Okay then. Let's begin with your full height. This is however tall you consider yourself to be from head to toe. This should not include any extra for your shoes. For example, if a lady is 5'3" and would usually wear a 2-inch heeled shoe, her height would still be 5'3". For gents, first of all, the chest measurement is taken around the fullest area of the chest. We start by raising the arms and placing the tape measure around the body so you are stood relaxed. Moving down to the waist, this again needs to be around the fullest part of the waist rather than where your trousers sit, which for gentlemen tends to be lower than this, especially if worn with a belt. For ladies now, we follow the same process for the bust, measured around the fullest area of the bust with the arms outside the tape measure but still relaxed by the sides. A lady's waist should be measured around the smallest area between bust and hips, generally in the region of the navel. Lastly, for this section, a lady's hip size is measured around the fullest area of the middle. As with the waist, this can vary in position but is approximately 9 inches lower than the previous measurement and not around the hip bones at the top of the pelvis. Next on our list is the nape to waist measurement, which determines where the pleats in a cassock skirt begin. Taking the tape measure from the large bone at the nape of the neck, measure down the spine to the natural waistline. As a guide, if you put your hand on your waist with your thumb towards your spine, this will show where the measurement should finish. The full front length measurement should be measured from the hollow in the throat below the Adam's apple on a gentleman, down to the floor minus 2 inches or 5 centimetres. For the full back length measurement, we're starting again from the large bone at the nape of the neck and measuring all the way down the back of the body to the floor minus 2 inches or 5 centimetres. In order to measure the shoulder, measure from the side of the neck directly below the ear out to the edge of the shoulder where the seam of a suit jacket usually is. So from measuring the shoulder, you're now in the correct place to start measuring the sleeve. You need to have your arm relaxed by your side with a slight natural bend. Then you need to measure down the arm around the contour of the elbow to just below the wrist bone. Lastly, for the back measurements, if you start by taking the tape measure from the large bone at the nape of the neck and measure down 4 inches. That now is your starting point for the half back measurement. You now take the tape measure out towards one shoulder. Finally, we need a collar measurement. So as you can see, this is taken around the lower edge of the neck, and just put a finger inside the tape measure just to make sure that's comfortable. Thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial video. If you have any queries, please feel free to contact us via our website www.jandmsewing.com or via email at general@jandmsewing.com, or you can ring us during our opening hours on 0191 232 9589. From all of us here at J&M, thank you very much and goodbye.